Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Harmony and I'm so happy to be here. If you don't know me, you can check out my intro on how to empower yourselves. But briefly, my channel is about empowering people, and how I do this is by posting a question at a time and give you 3 simple guidelines on how to answer them. So you get to know yourselves better, your strengths, your weaknesses, what you need to work on. And I also post some videos on some spiritual terms and topics and what they mean to me, so hopefully they'll help you on your journey. So today's topic is about energy. What is energy? Now, to me, because I'm talking about empowering, my video is about empowering people, it is very important that we get to know our energy. So you must have come across this when people say everything is energy. So what does it mean? I'm not talking in the terms of mass and all this stuff, but energy is like our signature. It's like our soul's signature. It's like when you meet someone, you get certain vibes from them. So this is the vibe that I'm talking about. It's like it's the energy vibe. So it's their signature, and so it's like sometimes you meet somebody and you feel really happy because that person is emitting that energy. So it has an impact on you. But sometimes you meet somebody and you feel like your whole energy is drained. So that is like that your energy is being sucked away from you. So it's not, they don't do it on purpose. It's just some people are looking for that, but they don't even know it. And this also happens when you go, you may have noticed if you go to crowded places, then you can feel that your energy is feeling drained. You get drained quickly. And that also happens when you go to certain places. So the places as well have got an energy signature. You can go to, like I remember the first time in my life went to Glastonbury tour and went all the way up, and it was like amazing. I felt like I was flying. So it's like this is how you feel the energy, the vibe of an energy of a place. So we all have got our energy signatures, but what happens, I'm mostly going to talk about how to know your energy signature and how to protect it. Because what happens, um, sometimes we get manipulated, or like I said, we go somewhere and we pick up energy from certain people, and um, it's knowingly or unknowingly, or sometimes you go to places and we just pick up that negative, the it's none well, it's kind of draining energy. So how do you get to know your energy? So in order to protect yourself, you've got to know your energy signature. Now, how do you get to know your energy signature? Right? So most of the time we are interacting with people. Okay, we live with people, we interact with people. So it's very hard not to be interacting, because energy is that it can be exchanged at a very like subtle level, like very subtle, like just kissing somebody on the cheek, or just a handshake, or just hugging someone, and that's all energy exchange. But obviously when that happens, people who are very sensitive, they can feel it. They can feel like that energy of the other person was not comfortable. So this is how the you get to know that when you get more sensitive, you get sensitive to energy. So it's the same thing, like every time we meet people, there is an etheric chord that is created, so between you and that person. So what happens, the more we spend time with somebody, the more we live with somebody, the more time we spend like at work or at home, it's that chord gets stronger. So once it starts getting stronger, this is what happens in most relationships, like they start getting toxic. So what's happening at the energy level, they've got this cord, etheric cord, and whatever that other person is feeling, all the frustration or whatever, sometimes get transferred through that etheric cord and comes to you, or vice versa. So this etheric cord is created with everyone we interact with, but it doesn't stay for long, because if we just meet somebody once and that's fine, and we don't see that person ever again, that's gone. But like I said, the more you spend time with people, a specific people, you create that. It's not you create it, but it's like it just gets created. And especially when you're intimate with someone, then it's like a proper exchange of energy. So what happens, this is why like a lot of people who've got multiple partners, who've been with different people, intimate with different people, their energy gets distorted. So what happens to them, it's like somebody can manipulate them, use energy to manipulate them, but they wouldn't know. Sorry. Because they don't know their own energy. And it's the same when a relationship starts getting toxic. You don't know why it's getting toxic, but sometimes it's because of the transfer through this etheric cord. So how do you get to protect yourself? Because sometimes what happens, like there are people, when I say manipulate, some people try to control others, and they make use of this energy. And whether it's energy like using some other entity's energy, which is like black magic or white magic, whatever it is, like magic is magic, and it is manipulation of energy. So in whatever way this is used, if it's used to manipulate somebody and that person doesn't know, that person they don't know they're being manipulated at that level, at the energy level, because they don't know their own energy. So how do you get to know your energy? How do you get to protect yourself and not let anything manipulate you? Because once you get to the point where you know who you are, your energy, and clean, then anything else that tries to enter your space, you know, like that right away, and you do whatever is necessary to protect yourself and release that energy. So how do we get to know our own energy then? So the first thing to do is you can start by going into a meditative state. So however you do meditation, light a candle, so you've got fire burning, and just ask the fire to purify your place, and the air to purify the place wherever you're doing your meditation. So when that is purified, then you go and do your breathing exercises. I mean, you would know what type of meditation works for you, but meditation we don't have to follow set of rules and regulations. I just do whatever I've been doing. I'm self-taught. I do it by myself, whatever I feel right to do. So just breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out until you feel like it's like you doing deep breathe in and breathe out. So you feel quite relaxed when you come to that relaxed state. And then once you come to that relaxed state, connect to earth, because you need to ground yourself. So whether you're sitting or standing, you rather do it on on the ground floor, because then you're connected to earth. So when you're connected, then you just say to yourself, I connect myself to earth's crystal core, and then release any energy that doesn't belong to you, that is not for your highest good. Just say to yourself while you're exhaling. You can do that as many times as you like, and keep saying it, like any energy that doesn't belong to you, that is not for your highest good, just release it and let it go. You can imagine like there is a fire, or the fire that's burning the candle, you can release that energy to that fire, and that the energy that doesn't belong to you. So you're releasing that, right? So once you do that, you feel like you have released all the energy, then you stand up, okay? And then when you stand up, you have to do this standing. So you must have come across the term cutting cords. And how do you, if you haven't, I'll explain what it is. So cutting cords means cutting all these etheric cords that have been created. So you're working on, it's fine if you're living with someone, but now at this point when you're doing this exercise, you're working with yourself. Okay, so you want to know your energy, you want to know your energy signature. So you imagine a silver blade sword, and you're using that sword, just say to yourself, you're cutting, and while you're doing it, just imagine you're going like, all around yourself, and above and below, so it's like a sphere. The sword has gone like a sphere in all directions, so it has cut all the cords that doesn't, it's not for your highest good. So once you do that, sometimes you feel like you don't want to do it because you feel a connection with someone, and you feel like if you do that connection with God. But it's not that. It's like you're doing this to get to know your energy. So I'll tell you afterwards what to do, but you're trying to do this to get to know yourself, what your energy signature. And for you to know your energy signature, you have to cut every single cord that's attached to you. And if you do feel like there is a very strong cord with someone, like a partner, a spouse, or whatever, then heal that cord. Just think of it, think about it, you're healing it, and that the cord is purifying. So whatever cord is connecting you with that person is purifying, is being cleared, is being cleansed. Then you cut it, because then you've healed it. So whatever was between you and that person has been healed. Then you cut that cord, okay? But you need to cut all the cords to get to know your own energy signature. So once you've done this, then you think of a light, whatever color light that you feel appeals to you, like a ball, like a sphere of light, and call that light and tell that light to protect you and surround you, protect you. It's like you're inside that light. It's like a bubble, it's like a sphere, and you're in it. And then when you are in it, then start trying to understand your energy. You'll get to know from head to toe. Just scan yourself. Just try to close your eyes and see how you feel from high up here, and go all the way down through. So you are scanning all your energies, all your chakras, and the whole of your energy all the way, and scan it all the way from your eyes, your nose, your face, everything. Just scan that. And when you're doing that, you would get the feeling of who you are, like what is your energy signature. and all the way down your body to your toes. And whenever you're feeling it, I'm sure if you've done meditation before, you know how to do it when you're working with light. So this is, you're working with your own light. So when you're working with your own light, do that all the way to your toes. And then once you've done all of that, then ask that light to protect you from now on. So now you know your energy, you know how it feels like. Close your eyes and try to feel it within every single cell of your body. Try to feel how it feels and try to register that so you know how it feels to be you. This is your core blueprint, your energy. And if you still don't feel right, you feel a bit down, then have a shower after this. Just go and have a shower, because I would suggest to have a shower after this, because it's always good to have water to cleanse everything. So it's fine you've cleansed the energy, but you use water. Just go and have a shower, and if you can, just use some salt, like just put it on your crown and while you're under the shower, and just thank the salt and the water to cleanse your energy, cleanse you. So once you've finished your shower, then you feel that's the real you. That's your energy. If you want to call the light back to protect you, you can do that. But if you feel like you're okay, you can do that. That's fine. But from then on, if you're in a relationship, you're meeting people again, it's fine. It's okay to be intimate or what. It's okay. But every now and then, if you do this, you keep getting to know your energy, and whatever happens, like anything from the outside that tries to come into your space, you'll know it right away. So you'll know how to clear it. So once you get to know it, you know what you need to do. Cut the cords again and clean yourself. It could be from other people, like you've just been to work and you've met people there, and then you feel that energy is drained. You feel like it's not your energy. So this is how you get to know yourself, your energy, and protect it, because this is very personal. That energy is yours, and you need to protect your energy, and you need to know your energy signature. And once you know that, then you will get all the it will help you to connect with your own inner self and your higher self and everything. So once you start doing it, you know what I mean. So I'll leave you with this, just a little tip of how to get to know your energy signature and see if it works for you. So if it's going to help you, that's great. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.